Greetings and namaste. Welcome back and welcome in, divine infinite light beings. I was sitting over there minding my business, chilling, in my own atmosphere with my own frequency, right? And I started hearing the sound of the wind. And it's just not no, calm wind, right? It's a roar. It's a roar. It's an angry type of wind. It's a wind that's um trying to let you know that they got something to say. The wind got something to say because the wind talks. The wind talks. If you listen, you can hear the wind talk. Ashe, it's just not um, a breeze. It's actual frequency that the wind is emanating out, and it's the wind communicating if you sit and if you listen, right? So I was sitting and I was listening, and I was listening to the roar of the wind, right? Understand me? Understand and overstand? I was listening to the roar of the wind, and as I'm listening to the roar of the wind, I release the negative energy so that I may be calm. I release the negative energy so that I may be whole. I release the negative energy so that I may be balanced. And I release the negative energy so that I may be complete. Ashe, Ashe. I was listening to the wind roar. And as I'm listening to the wind roar, I get an image of a divine masculine roaring in my head, like to the top of his lungs, Ashe. With anger. It's a lot of anger that was in that image, Ashe. You know how the tigers roar, and like as if they're getting ready to go to war, getting ready to fight another tiger over a lioness, right? Stay with me. Stay with me. So I'm seeing this image in my head, and this man is roaring with anger, furious, um, overwhelming anger that can't be contained. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes tigers can't be contained. Ashe, tigers run in the wild. Ashe, and this was a wild energy. Ashe, and so that's why they display the image of the tiger with the fierce roar, the angry roar, the um, roar that is ready to attack. The roar that is ready to attack. Ashe. And they said the anger is coming from them not having access to their lioness, which is you. Now, I don't know if you are in another relationship. I don't know what the situation may be. You know what the situation is. I'm just bringing this message, divinely guided message from the higher up, Ashe, the celestial beings, the divine ancestors, the creator of all there is, blesses me with these downloads, Ashe, and I'm just delivering the message, Ashe. I'm just the messenger, Ashe, and so you know where to put the pieces of your puzzle when you hear certain things. Ashe, Ashe, and so this this man, these men, these energies, um, are angry because they no longer have access to the lioness. I don't know if lioness and lions are kept separate in a zoo, but I'm seeing like you're separate from these energies. They no longer have access to you. I know they're not separate in the wild. That's why I say in the zoo. Could they be separated? Is the male and the female separated, or are they all together? I don't know. But this is what I'm seeing in this vision right now, in this present moment, Ashe. And there's a separation. There's a barrier between y'all, Ashe. And there's 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 no longer free access to you. And as I was getting this message, I heard, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So, whoever this masculine energy is, these masculine energies are, they, when they do feel like they finally get some access to you, they're going to want the energy of you welcoming them back. They only want to return if they know that they are welcomed. Until they feel the energy of them being welcomed, they will not come back. Ashe, as long as they feel the energy of you being guarded because of whatever the fuck they did, that they are not willing to own up to, that they do not want to own up to, that they want to just sweep under the fucking rug. But remember, in previous message, Spirit said we don't sweep shit under the rug. We bring it to the forefront. We set it on the table, and we work through the mess. Ashe. And so the spirit, this energy wants to feel welcomed when they come back, and that's what's keeping them from putting one's foot forward to come to you. And that's what's making them angry, because they feel the energy that they are no longer welcomed, and it's making them roar. It's making them angry inside. It's making them want to fight. It's making them want to charge. It's making them want to tear some shit up. Ashe. With that wind out there roaring, it's roaring. They want to say some shit. They want to get some shit off. They excuse me. They want to get some shit off their chest. Is what they want to do. Ashe. When it comes to you, Ashe, because they're mad. They're mad at you. They're mad at you for disconnecting. They're mad at you that you denied access. They're mad at you because you cut off any type of communication, any type of them knowing. See, right now, Spirit is saying they're stuck in the unknown. And they don't like to be in the unknown. They want to know what the fuck is going on. They want to know, that it was all good when they knew that they were welcomed. Spirit is saying. But now that they're stuck in the unknown, not knowing if they're welcome, feeling that they're not welcomed, they're mad. They're angry. they're furious. It's a furious type of energy. It's a I'm a destroy the world type shit. I'm gonna destroy the world. Who was that? Pinky in the brain. What he say? I want to did Pinky in the brain want to did the brain want to destroy the world, or did Pinky want to destroy the world? Somebody wanted. I'm remembering somebody wanted to destroy the world. Somebody wanted to destroy the world. Let me see. Who wanted to destroy the world in Pinky in the Brain? The brain. The brain wanted to destroy the world. And see, that is so fucking funny. It was 111 on the clock. What's being revealed is so fucking funny because these energies, these energies, you know, sought to think so logical, you know, didn't never want to think with their heart. They always wanted to use their brain because they, the smartness, I'm so smart, I'm dumb, that type of energy. I'm so smart, I'm dumb type of energy. You feel me? You get where I'm going with this. You get where spirit is going with this, Ashe. And so by them always being in their head, overthinking, thinking logical, trying to think one step ahead of you, trying to mind fuck you. They were good at that, mind fucking you. Ashe, projecting on you, deflecting, you know, deterring situations, not owning up to situations, um, um, always giving a quick sorry, um, but never really putting in action to prove that they truly apologize. Ashe, and by them always using their brain and never using it properly because their intuition, spirit is saying, was trying to lead them down the right path to, make the right decisions when it came to you. But they wanted to think that they were so much smarter than their intuition. And, intuition is spirit. So they thought they were so much smarter than spirit, divine spirit. And no one can get smarter than divine spirit. Divine spirit is the end all be all. Like, who the fuck you think you are when you think can override divine spirit's guidance? You feel me? You fucking beside yourself. Spirit let them get beside themselves. You understand? Spirit let them get beside themselves with 44 on the clock, 44 on the timer. Ashe, spirit let them get beside themselves. Using their own brain and not following spirit and not following their divine infinite their divine spiritual love war team. Ashe, they weren't listening to no kind of direction. They weren't even listening to your direction as you uplifted them, as you inspired them, as you guided them, as you know, babied them, as you um nurtured them, as whatever you pour, however you poured that love into them. Ashe, somebody might be having problems with their wrists, Ashe, but whatever love you poured into them, um they thought they were smart enough to um deny it, smart enough to reject it, smart enough to play with it, smart enough to dangle it in your face. My nose starting to itch. Spirit is saying, I say that is the truth. I say, with the Ace of Swords being right here, we keep the Ace of Swords, right? Because we are truth speakers. Ashe, we tell the truth over here. We speak the truth. So, the Ace of Swords, it stays with us. Ashe, and they feeling like, you put a lot of swords in their back by cutting off access, by denying access. But this is because they thought they were smarter than you. Ashe, they didn't know that you were standing in the image of spirit. So by them denying you, they deny spirit as well, is what spirit is saying, and is what they are realizing in this present moment. Ashe, as this message is being divinely guided and delivered. Ashe, they sitting back right now in this moment, wherever they are, on whatever part of the world they're in, reminiscing about you, mad about you, crying about you, roaring about you, because they chose to use their smart ass brain. Ashe, they wanted to be the brain. So now that they are the brain and shit ain't working right for them, they want to destroy the motherfucking world. Now that they don't have access to you anymore, they want to destroy the motherfucking world. Ashe? They got big headed, is what Spirit is saying. When you only using your brain, you feeling like you big headed. You feeling like you smarter. You feeling like you got the knowledge that nobody else carries. Ashe? Embodies. Ashe? You didn't stepped out beside yourself, beside your body, beside spirit. Ashe, because spirit dwells within you. Ashe. So if you're not on one accord with spirit, Ashe, within you, within your temple, Ashe, then you step outside of spirit. You get where spirit is going? Understand, overstand, and understand. They step these energies, these low vibrational energies. Some of them are witches, some of them are warlocks. It could be men witches that have not been upgraded to the energy of a warlock. You understand what I'm saying? Spirit is speaking right now. Ashe, these energies stepped outside of themselves when they thought that they were had more knowledge than spirit, had more knowledge than the ancestors. They made a wrong turn when they did that, Spirit is saying. And now they're suffering the consequences, Ashe. Because as you tried to guide them and direct them down the right path because of all the potential that you see behind the lies and the hurt and the pain. You've seen you've seen the potential. You've seen the goodness in these energies, divine infinite light beings. Feminine energy, masculine energies, same-sex energy, take it how it resonates for you. Ashe, this could be a cousin going through this. This could be your brother going through this. This could be your sister, your mother. I don't know. Only you know. Ashe. And so Spirit is saying they stepped outside of themselves. And they became the brain. And the brain is just the brain. It does it have a body? Let me see. Does the brain have a body in Pinky and the Brain? Oh, damn. A moose body. So the brain has a physical moose body, though it is specialized, intelligent, one with a large head and enhanced features of genetic um, experimentation, allowing him to talk, scheme, and wear a tiny outfit. But he's still fundamentally a moose within the lab setting. So spirit was tested. these these energies are test lab rats. You feel me? Um, these energies were they were sent out to be tested. They were coming from a lab. you know, and they were allowed to scheme. They were allowed to mind fuck you and gaslight you and you know they were allowed to do this. They were allowed to think that they had so much intelligence to outsmart you, to outsmart spirit. Ashe, that is so funny to me. Ashe, yeah, and they thought they were specializing. They thought they specialized in this. They thought they had it down pat to where you wasn't going nowhere. You wasn't going nowhere. They specialized every little detail. They analyzed it over and over again. They thought too much on it. They thought too hard on it. They overthought too much. Ashe. They overused their intelligence when it came to you. Ashe is what spirit is saying. And so now they're in regret. Now they're mad. Now they're roaring. They're crying. With confirmation with that loud car in the background. I didn't know what the fuck that was for a moment. I was like, oh hell no, that can't be the wind. But no, it was a loud cloud, a loud car. Um, Me being an infinite light being, I can't stand noise. I don't know about y'all, and I'm pretty sure you're sensitive to noise as well. Like I can't stand it. Sometimes I can't even stand my own voice because it's loud to me in my head. You feel me? Uh, Somebody could like pink. Somebody could like pink. Mhm. Somebody could need to work on their body, physical body. Um, but this energy is feeling like a joker. Feeling like a joker. You know, a hypocrite, loving to live in that type of energy. Ashe. Oh, what? Okay. And right now, Spirit is saying they're having money issues. And they know it's because they no longer are allowed to be in your access of abundance. Ashe. Remember, Spirit said they no longer stand under your umbrella uh, of of, of abundance. Ashe. So the Joker, here it is again, but they want to come up out of this energy. Now that they losing money, now that they done lost a job, now that they getting ready to lose their car, they getting ready to lose their home. Ashe, shit is changing. I see the world card. Shit is stopping. The Wheel of Fortune card is in reverse. They're having a lot of bad karma, and this is why they want to come up out of this energy, Ashe. This is why they're roaring, wanting to get back in your energy, Ashe. political conflict. So you could have had a lot of different beliefs, Ashe, um, that interfered with this relationship. Maybe not, maybe so. Ashe, some of you could have, but yeah, you did have different beliefs because you always tried to steer them down the path of righteousness, and they didn't want to do that. They wanted to um, mind fuck you and get you to do the things that they wanted you to do, Ashe. And you got tired of this, Ashe. You got tired of being put on the back burner. You got tired of being lied to. You got tired of the energy of contentment. They stayed in contentment, Ashe. Um, yeah, jilted, left at the altar, ran away, a runaway bride or groom. So this is how they're feeling right now. They're feeling jilted. They're feeling like, so this could be somebody's husband, this could be somebody's wife, this could be somebody's fiance, you know, or that's just some of the energy. This could be whatever situation it is for you, but you walked away and now they feel jilted. They feel like you left them standing at the altar, with no closure, with no word, with no talk, you just ran away. Ashe. Ashe. Thank you, divine spirits, for blessing us with the energy, the clear and accurate messages. I was about to say cure, so somebody wants to be cured. Um, this narcissistic energy wants to be cured of the pain that they are dwelling in this present moment. The pain that they are indulging, not indulging, enduring at this present moment. Doesn't care who they step on. And see, this was the problem. They stepped on the wrong person, and that was you. And they didn't care in the beginning, Ashe. And that foot looked um, big and hard. Like they really put they foot on your neck. They really put their foot on your head. Like, and this could be literally for some people, Ashe, with this narcissistic ass energy, Ashe. Um, and if you are in an abusive relationship, I do urge you to get help, Ashe, in this time and day, um, this this present moment. There's too many resources for you to continue to dwell in the energy of abuse, physical, especially when it's physical abuse. Any abuse is harmful. Any abuse is harmful, and you shouldn't endure no type of abuse. That's why you walked away from this situation, Ashe. But physical abuse, um, it causes long term. Well, shit, all kind of abuse causes long term. It's just Spirit is saying it's too many avenues that you can call on to get help nowadays. So please don't stay stuck. This was sexual only, no real emotion. So this person was emotionally immature. These energies were emotionally immature when it came to um, giving emotion. They turn their back on you. These energies turn their back on the divine collective. They only wanted sexual encounters. Once the sexual encounters was done, they didn't want to cuddle. They didn't want to lay up. They didn't want to talk. They didn't want to share emotional feelings about the the intimate encounter. They didn't want to do any of that shit. Um, their hands was tied. You see how this man's hands is tied? Their hand, they tied their hands up any real emotional feelings, and this is why you said you were tired of that bullshit ass energy. You giving up your emotions. You're not afraid to be vulnerable and put your emotions on the table and share your love. I say why these people are holding back purposely, holding back purposely. And Spirit is saying these people sitting alone now. They sitting alone now that they don't have the energy of your abundance, because when they were in the energy of your abundance, they were manifesting. And when they were manifesting, they had moochers. Just like they are a moocher, they had moochers. You understand? So as they was mooching off of you, people was mooching off of them. Everybody using your abundant energy, but now they sitting alone. You see, this it's one chair. They sitting by themselves in their own motherfucking misery of financial lack, because they didn't want to um, take the guidance of their ancestors, of you, of spirit. Ashe. Ashe. Thank you, Divine Spirit. This came out upside down, and we are using the cord cutting oracles, because you cut these people out your life. You divine infinite light beings, whether you be a feminine energy or a masculine energy, you cut these people out your life, because these were karmic lovers. You was dealing with karmic lovers that was dealing with karmic lovers, is what Spirit is saying. You a divine infinite light being, not knowing that you dealing with a karmic in the beginning, as they are dealing with karmic lovers while they're dealing with you, is what Spirit is saying. Secrets, but these are no longer secrets. This is in the reverse. They can know this narcissistic energy can no longer hide these secrets. Spirit has revealed these secrets. Your ancestors have revealed these secrets. Your intuition has revealed these secrets. And their intuition is telling them that you know about these secrets. Even if they didn't tell you that these secrets, you know about these secrets, and they know you know about these secrets. It says something you don't know, but it's in reverse. So you know. You know. You know. Nothing is in the darkness, because your light has illuminated shit. Remember, we are divine infinite light beings. We come to shine the light on the darkness, and you shined your light on this narcissistic energy, and you illuminated the shit. This karmic energy that was dealing with other karmic energies. Ashe? And you was fed up. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. It said fed up. And I'm seeing canceled. Because you was fed up. Female detective. See? They didn't have to tell you, because you were a female detective. Ashe? Karmic lovers. You canceled. You canceled the karmic lover. You canceled the karmic lover. And they're mad because they were a spiritual thief. Ashe, they're mad because you canceled the access. You denied access and avoidance. And they know you're avoiding them. They know the damn well you fucking avoiding them. Don't want to be labeled as a relationship. As this is how they were in the beginning. This is how they were in the beginning. As you wanted a status, you wanted to know where you stood in these people's lives, in these masculine lives, these energies' lives. You wanted to know where you stood, and they didn't want to give you a label. They didn't want to give you a title. They didn't even want to give you no time. All they wanted to do was fuck and go about their business. There was avoidance. And now the tables have turned. It's upside down. It's topsy-turvy. Now you're avoidance because you don't give a fuck anymore. You don't give a fuck anymore. Because they were always wishy-washy with you. They always wore a blindfold. They never wanted to be truthful. And they always listened to their family's demands. Family, friends, toxic energy. They stayed listening to their family's demands. And this could be a karmic wife. A karmic wife, family demands. So we seen that. Toxic lover loving on you loving on toxic lovers, why toxic lovers loving on toxic lovers. So this is a wife and husband dynamic, career or relationship choices. Right here it is, confirmation. And this is a female. It could have been a male. It could have been a child. But this is a whole female. So this is the karmic lover. This is the karmic lover. Mm-hmm. And they arguing because the demands that she putting on this nigga right here, he ain't having it because he can't fulfill anything that she wants because he can't get you off his mind. He can't fulfill any of her demands because he can't get you off his mind. And they're arguing. They're arguing over you, Spirit is saying. They're arguing over something on social media. So you could have posted something on social media. They could have posted something on social media. They could have been spying on your social media. They could have seen that y'all was friends on social media. It was something about social media. And they're arguing. But it's about you. It's about you. They could have seen some DMs with you and their messages. They could have been creeping in their phone, creeping on their computer, being nosy, and found some shit about you. And now they're arguing about the shit about you. They arguing. This is the truth. This is the truth. You could like purple. You could like purple. But purple is the color of elevation. It's the color of the chakra. Which chakra? That's the crown chakra. Is purple. Right? Yeah, that's the crown chakra. And well, that's part of the crown chakra. Crown chakra is clear quartz, but yeah. Um that's that royal. That's that royal energy. These people are having a nervous breakdown. These masculine energies are in the verge of having a nervous breakdown, needing to see psychological help, probably even needing to be committed in this present moment, Ashe, because remember, Spirit said they wanted to blow up the world, Ashe. So having a nervous breakdown, Ashe, can't cope. The financial stress is tearing them up. The financial stress is eating at them. It's eating them alive. It's eating them alive. This financial stress because they no longer have your abundance. Ashe, you are no longer. Ooh, that hit hard. You are no longer their mistress. This shit is in reverse because they betrayed you. Y'all seeing this shit as it's coming out. Y'all seeing this shit as Spirit is revealing this truth, Ashe, mistress, viewed as the enemy in a third party relationship. This was you, divine infinite light beings. If you